Welcome to my Motif Circle series. This is what we're going to be making today, so grab your crochet hook and yarn and let's get started. Begin with a magic ring. Remember that for this pattern, the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. I'm going to do one more double crochet and then I'm going to mark my third stitch on my chain 3 because that is where we will slip stitch once we make our way around. I will do one more double crochet and then I will chain 1. The pattern that we will do will be 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1. At the end of this round, we should have 4 clusters of 3 double crochet. Once you have completed your last cluster, chain 1 and then you can close your magic ring. We will then slip stitch into where we marked our stitch marker on our chain 3. Once you have made your slip stitch to connect your work, we will slip stitch into the middle of our chain 3 cluster. We will chain 1 and we will cut our yarn because that's the end of this color for this round. We will grab our next color and we will connect it in that same space where we just ended the last color. We will chain 3. And again, this will count as a double crochet. We will put 2 more double crochet in the same stitch and chain 1. I just want to mark with my stitch marker my third stitch of my chain because that is where we will connect the work. Chain 1 and we will continue doing 3 clusters in the chain 1 space of the previous row. This will be the pattern as we finish this round. Chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, chain 3 into the next double crochet stitch, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the chain 1 space from the previous row. We will continue that around and at the end you should have 8 3 double crochet clusters. At your last double crochet, we are going to single crochet to connect the 2 ends. You can chain 1 and cut your yarn because that's the end of this color for this project. I decided to tie off my ends, but if you decide to weave yours in, that is an option as well. But I will tie mine off and cut them and continue on with my next color. Like the previous row, we will add our next color in the same stitch where we have our single crochet. We will make our chain 3 and 2 double crochet in this same stitch. I will still mark my third stitch of my chain 3. I will add one more double crochet to this cluster. I will chain 3, and then I will do my 3 clusters in the next chain 1 space. That is the pattern for this row. Our 3 clusters of double crochets, chain 3, 3 more clusters of double crochets. All of the clusters are in the chain 1 space of the previous row. At the end of this round, we will double crochet our work together. So we will go into the top of the chain 3 and do a double crochet to connect the 2. We will chain 1 and cut our yarn because that is the end of this color for this project. I'm using this time again to tie off my work. You can weave in your ends if you so choose. We will now add our original color to our work in that double crochet space. We will chain 3, we will make 2 double crochet in this space. Chain 3, and then we will make a single crochet inside of the middle double crochet of the previous row. We will chain 3 again, and in the chain 3 space we will make 3 double crochet. Chain 3 again, and then 1 single crochet inside of the middle stitch of the previous cluster. This will be the pattern around this row. We're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Chain 1 and single crochet in the same stitch. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. In all chain 3 spaces, we will add 3 single crochets. Single crochet into the single crochet of the previous row as well, and then 3 single crochets in the chain 3 space. 3 single crochet on top of the clusters, and then repeating the single crochet pattern all the way around. This is how we will end this round.